The fire chief in Sabattus this week walked away from the job, citing problems with town management. Tonight, he explains. Good evening, everyone. I'm Amanda Hill.
And I'm Brian Yacono. The former chief says he did not want to compromise his morals to save his job. News Center Maine's Sam Rogers spoke with Cailler today.
A quiet, sunny Thursday at the Sabattus Fire Department. A full fleet ready to respond.
It was a huge accomplishment.
Cailler took over as fire chief 3 years ago when the department only had a handful of firefighters.
We are up to about 25 people that would fill these shifts. We are up to 3 people working.
And he says the department evolved into a family.
The assistant chief, Rob Gayton, he's been there for 20 years. He said the morale's never been higher.
Now, the department will go on without its former chief.
There's been a lot of policy changes and things that my morals in the fire service I couldn't go along with.
Like a change in the town's budget process.
Yeah, there was never a sit-down discussion. There was never a, hey, this is the way we're going to do the budget from now on.
And after he proposed his own budget for the department, Sabattus town manager Timothy Kane issued a written warning of insubordination, accusing the chief of bypassing his proposed budget.
It was a shock to me. It was a shock to everyone in the organization that for the last 3 years we've done it this way, and why the sudden change.
Cailler adds the fire station's boiler broke last January, but he says the town cleaned and fixed the boiler despite the department securing funding for a replacement.
And that worked up until about February of this year. Currently, there's no heat in the fire station. The hot water pretty much was knocked out at the beginning of March.
Also, the former chief says he secured $2 million in grant funding to replace or renovate the fire station. But according to Cailler, the town manager said,
"We cannot have this out for anyone to see. We need to figure out what we actually want to do in the community." And it seemed like it was a personal vendetta against me.
We were able to speak with Sabattus town manager Dr. Timothy Kane about the claims made by his former fire chief. Kane was unable to sit down for an interview, so we sent him a list of questions through email. As of now, he has not responded. In Sabattus, Sam Rogers, News Center, Maine.
Now, we did receive a statement from town manager Timothy Kane this week saying Deputy Fire Chief Rob Gayton will serve as the interim chief there now. He did not directly respond to our questions about the former chief now and his resignation. The Sabattus Select Board holding a meeting next Thursday. The former chief is encouraging any concerned residents to go there and share their thoughts.